Welcome to this detailed discussion and summary of the Pulitzer Prize-winning novel, Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell. Published in 1936, this classic epic tale has resonated with readers across generations, painting a vivid picture of the American South before, during, and after the Civil War. Our discussion will venture through the intricate plot, analyze some key themes, and ultimately strive to unveil why this work continues to be a significant cultural artifact in American literature. Gone with the Wind is primarily the story of Scarlett O'Hara, a headstrong and self-centered Southern belle. It begins on the O'Hara plantation, Tara, in Georgia, on the eve of the Civil War in 1861. Scarlett, the eldest of three daughters, is in love with her neighbor, Ashley Wilkes. However, she is devastated to learn that Ashley intends to marry his cousin, Melanie Hamilton. In a peak of despair, Scarlett reveals her feelings to Ashley, who admits he reciprocates her feelings but says he is marrying Melanie because their temperaments are more suited. Rejected, Scarlett hastily accepts a marriage proposal from Melanie's brother, Charles Hamilton, to spite Ashley. Soon after their marriage, Charles joins the Confederate Army and dies from measles. A widowed Scarlett moves to Atlanta to live with Melanie and her Aunt Pitty Pat. Here, she encounters Rhett Butler, a roguish blockade runner who is captivated by her spirit. Their paths cross frequently, and despite Scarlett's initial dislike of him, Rhett remains infatuated with her. The war continues, and the city of Atlanta is besieged. Melanie, who is pregnant, goes into labor, and Scarlett helps her deliver the baby. Scarlett, Melanie, her baby, and a slave, Prissy, make a daring escape from the burning city with Rhett's help, but he leaves them midway to join the Confederate Army. Returning to Tara, Scarlett finds the plantation ravaged by the war, her mother dead from typhoid, her father mentally broken, and her two younger sisters ill. She takes control, turning from a pampered girl into a hardened survivor. After the war ends, Ashley returns, but he is a changed man, broken by the horrors he has witnessed. In the aftermath of the war, Scarlett marries her sister's suitor, Frank Kennedy, to pay the taxes on Tara. When Frank is killed during a vigilant raid, Scarlett is widowed again. Not long after, Rhett proposes to Scarlett, and she accepts. They have a daughter, Bonnie, but their happiness is short-lived. Rhett, disillusioned by Scarlett's unending love for Ashley and the death of their daughter, withdraws from her. Meanwhile, Melanie, who has been a steadfast friend to Scarlett throughout the novel, falls ill and dies. At her deathbed, Scarlett finally realizes that she never really loved Ashley, but has been in love with Rhett all along. She rushes home to tell Rhett, but he has given up hope of her ever returning his love. The novel ends with a heartbroken Scarlett vowing to find a way to win Rhett back, saying, "After all, tomorrow is another day." Gone with the Wind is an immersive exploration of several themes, the most notable being survival. Scarlett O'Hara is the embodiment of this theme as she shifts from a naive, privileged young woman to a strong-willed survivor, ready to do anything to protect her home and those she loves. Scarlett's journey to self-realization, albeit at a heavy price, is the backbone of the narrative. Another central theme is the transformation of the Old South to the New South. The depiction of a changing South is shown through the prism of Tara, which transforms from a prosperous plantation to a battered relic of war, mirroring the fate of the South itself. The novel, through its vivid portrayal of this transformation, provides a socio-historical commentary on the consequences of war and the inevitable tide of change. Finally, the novel delves into the complexity of love and relationships. Scarlett's misguided obsession with Ashley, her tumultuous relationship with Rhett, and her late realization of her true feelings constitute a significant part of the narrative, highlighting the complexities of human emotions and relationships. Gone with the Wind is an enduring narrative that continues to captivate readers with its vivid characters, historical backdrop, and exploration of human emotions. Margaret Mitchell's ability to weave a tale of love, war, and change is truly remarkable. Even though this epic tale is set in a bygone era, its themes continue to resonate in our modern world, providing insightful reflections on survival, change, and love. Thank you for joining this discussion. If you found this summary and analysis of Gone with the Wind insightful, please consider subscribing to the channel for more such literary explorations. Remember, every book opens a new door to understanding the world and ourselves, so let's keep turning those pages. Until next time.